YouTube. Looks like Tyga decided after I don't even know how long that he wanted to make an album. He decided to threaten us with music. And nobody bought what he was trying to sell with Starface over here. Nobody was buying it. Nobody was fucking with it at all. And right over here, I got the Pitchfork very infamous review zero point 0, one of the first 0.0s, I think, in Pitchfork history. I'm pretty sure Pitchfork has never given an album this bad of a review. And it's solely, supposedly, because of the fact that he decided to use AI in his music. So, honestly, if that's the case, very, very valid, right? Very valid sort of response to something like that. Because, I mean, dude, this honestly, I'm going to use this as a segue to sort of talk about like where we are when it comes to AI and the understanding of it. Y'all need to understand AI isn't real, right? AI is not a real thing. So going to AI to, you know what I'm saying, to make music for you, it's stupid. It's really really stupid, and I'm sick of like I don't know. I'm just sick of these artists, especially artists like Tyga. Like, dude, are you that desperate for a hit that you have to use AI for your music? Hold up, let me stretch over. There we go. Yeah. So we're just gonna read this out loud. Yeah, stream just looks a little choppy, but it is what it is. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna read this out loud. In the late 2000s, Lil Wayne was one of the biggest rappers in the world. Or was the biggest rapper in the world. Sorry. Before a guy as creative and groundbreaking as Wayne being boxed in by antiquated notions like oh my gosh, I can't read. Antiquated notions like genre was stultifying. Come on, bro. Hold up. What the fuck does that even mean? To cause or lose. Okay. Don't get on me for searching up how like shit works, bro. Like I don't know everything. God damn. He wasn't just a rapper, he was a rock star. And so, he and a battalion of producers decamped for the studio and emerged with 2010's Rebirth, one of the most amateurish and goofy rock and roll albums ever created. I remember when this album came out, but I don't remember any sort of backlash or anything because I was 5. I was very much not tuned in to hip hop like that. I don't think I really even listened to my first hip hop album until like in full by myself. I don't want to say I probably around like late middle school. Yeah, like 7th, 8th grade. And that was like 7, 8 years after this. So I don't remember any sort of talks about this album, but I do remember seeing like a lot of stories and just whatnot, like during middle school and whatnot about this album. There's something admirable about the fact that Weezy F Baby effectively convinced his label to let him erect a pyre of money. I don't know why this says pyre. I was okay. A pyre of money, douse it in gas, and toss a lit match onto it. KLF style. Sure. The record stands today as a work of accidental outsider art, something so strange and boring that it could have only been made by a genius. That sounds like the most backhanded compliment in history. Tyga is not the biggest rapper in the world, but earlier this year he revealed himself to be a man with a dream not dissimilar to Lil Wayne's, to completely reinvent himself and his music. The vision was to create an entirely new, separate character from Tyga, the rapper known primarily for the party songs he recorded in the early 2010s while serving Young Money's fourth banana, and a world for that character to embody for a whole ass album cycle. Yikes. Alright, we gonna record a clip here. Um, this would be a concept album that dared to ask, what if Scarface, as played by Al Pacino, was not a drug dealer, but a pop star and also Tyga? Oh my gosh. It was probably not part of the plan for Starface, the resulting slop pop record created by Tyga under the name Starface to immediately draw. There's we gonna cut that clip out, but that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Derisive accusations of blatant AI usage upon the public learning of its very existence. But hey, it's the most publicity, goddamn, that Tyga has gotten in a decade. While I shudder to think what Rebirth would have sounded like in the age of prompt based pop, I can guarantee you it would be better than this piece of shit. Jesus, bro. They went in on him. I didn't even that's crazy. They really went in on him. And honestly, if he really was, because you could hear it in the album. I don't know if any of y'all actually ever heard this album. Like, if y'all wanted to hear this album, I heard like the first two tracks and knew, oh my god, this dude used so much AI, it's not even funny. It's not, it's actually sad. Like, to have to basically go to that point of your career where you use AI for the music is not a good look. If you want to get a sense of what Starface actually sounds like, I suggest going to the free to use music AI generator Treblo, allegedly the one that Phoenix Flexin used to create his hit single Rubbers, and typing in the following tags. Oh my god. 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 How bro, how bad of an album do you have to make where for the review they're able to tell, like, yo, this is the AI prompt that he used. I guarantee you're gonna get that same type of sound. Literally fries, bro. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Like, that's actually crazy. Oh my gosh. Initially, Tyga implied this album was 100% man-made, human-made. Even down to the mixing, we use a lot of the old hardware. He told people, citing the very specific examples of delays, harmonizers, everything that we used was stuff they used in the 80s. Oh my god, so not only did he use AI in his music, but he lied about it? Are you serious, bro? That's so sad. Like, no bullshit, that's actually sad. Yeah, this doesn't, bruh. This, I'm gonna honestly just use this as a way to really tell a cautionary tale, y'all. Let me not spoil anything. But yeah, I'm gonna use this as a cautionary tale, y'all. If you don't want your album reviews to come out to zeros or low scores, please stop using AI. Just stop. There's no need to be using AI in your music. Like, to this level where it's like painfully obvious. There's never a need. Never. Because it gets to a point where it's like, bruh, not only does everybody else that's like a musician know that this is AI, but it's like it gets to a point where even just regular music enjoyers can tell because it's not good. The sound quality of AI music is not good. So going to this level to where it's like you're using it like for your album release, nah, gang. Nah, gang. Like I ain't gonna lie, Tyler. Tyler, let me try.